Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
Tough luck, guys, for both teams here in the early going. This is when your determination is tested.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Paul George is out there with MP, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for Miami, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Rollins. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Hero in at the 2. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And it's Philadelphia to start out. Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. You know MP and this team are coming off back-to-back championships, and now they're hoping to three-peat, something that's only been accomplished a handful of times since 1966. When I asked MP about it, he told me we want to be mentioned among the all-time great teams. We think we're up there with MJ's Bulls and the Kobe Shaq Lakers, but we need to win again this year to get that validation.
They are chasing history. Thanks for that story. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, it's big for Tyrese Maxey's confidence when he's connecting from that deep because he is a volume shooter from the three-point line.
Good on the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Edgecombe. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Jaquez outside. No good from outside.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now, here's MP. To the inside. And MP throws it down. What a season it was for MP. Greg, a great playoff run, and now he'll forever be a two-time NBA champion.
And every title run is different. MP knows that now, but the way his team came together in the postseason was fantastic. A great season capped off with another ring for MP.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. George with no one around, and the three ball is good.
And that's why Paul George is such a talented scorer. He can even do it off the catch.
Jaquez outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Powell, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Jaquez outside. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo against Embiid. Offensive rebound. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Adebayo passes to Rollins. 6 on the shot clock. There's Hero with the 3. Adebayo kicks to Hero. And just miss after miss right now. The 76ers leading by 10. Screen by MP. From the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
The Heat trail by 10. Here's Rollins. He has yet to score. Powell outside. Knocks down the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. Embiid wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Hero with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Hawkes can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo! What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. Powell outside. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia.
Yeah, you better close out harder than that on Tyrese Maxey in the short corner.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I brought up Tyrese Maxey, and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game, and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Hawkes.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Oh, man!
Well, for the second time in his career, Greg, MP was first-team all-defense last year.
And MP told us tonight it is a new season, but he wants to build on last year's selection and do it again.
Rollins the pass to Powell. Now Adebayo, guarded by Embiid, and again it's the Heat missing.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
MP kicks to Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey, and yes, it's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Hawkes outside. Back to Hero. Shoots over Edgecombe. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The 76ers leading by 13. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Hawkes outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside, Hero. To the paint, here's Adebayo.
And that is what combo guards have to do in this league. Tyler Hero can score it, but he can also run your offense.
Outside, Maxey. Grimes passes to MP. Drives to the hoop. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Hawkes. And coming off his second league MVP award, Greg MP is certainly cementing his place as one of the best to ever do it.
Well, Kevin, you look at the players to win multiple MVPs, every single one in the Hall or headed there, and he'll be no exception.
And I'm sure last season is still fresh in MP's mind, Greg. He accomplished what very few players before him have done, winning the MVP in the finals for a second time. Wow.
And there's something about the biggest stage in the sport that brings out the best in it. It says something about his mental toughness as well. Not everybody thrives under pressure like he does.
Well, last year, Greg, MP continuing to cement himself as an elite player in this NBA.
First team All-NBA for a second time. MP has become a franchise player, someone you build your team around. My goodness, that dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
The Heat trail by 18. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Jaquez outside. 6 to shoot. Adebayo finds Jaquez. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Maxey attacking. Pass to Edgecombe. Now MP. Grimes with it. Nothing on the board. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And a wide open look for Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
MP, that's for 2, and it falls over the rim and in. And 12 points for MP. NGA, the second Defensive Player of the Year award for MP. And you look at the players who've done that multiple times, not a very long list.
And almost every player on that list is in the Hall of Fame. So MP is definitely burnishing his credentials as one of the all-time greats.
Kicks it out to Maxey. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat trail by 20. To end the drought. Hero no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Philadelphia also making some changes. Bonus checked in, and Rui Hachimura's subbed in for Maxey. Pass to Jovic. Outside, Jones. Down low. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
MP finds Grimes. Puts one up from 19. Out to Edwards. Picked him clean. Pass to Whitehead. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Hachimura the pass to MP. Back to Hachimura. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Larson and the Heat, another three.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
MP against Jones. MP kicks to Hachimura. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
They've got Jones. Jonas is out there with Whitehead, and it's Jovic in at the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Grimes finds MP. Just 5 to shoot. A baseline J. Hachimura, no good. The Heat trail by 15. And Jones has it in the corner. Misses the three.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Here's Larson. Out left to the wing. Here's Jovic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 22 is their biggest lead. MP now in his third year in the NBA, and Greg, it didn't take long for him to become one of the elite players.
And Kevin, to win an MVP as young as MP did, that's rare. To think he has another decade or so at the top of his game has got to be a nightmare for opposing teams.
Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Heat.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
Here's Jonas. He's guarded by Grimes. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. George is checked in for Hachimura. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The 76ers #1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Out to Powell, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. Some last season stats for him. 5th in three-point shooting, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And you said it, top 5 percentage from deep. I don't think last year was an aberration. He's one of the deadliest sharpshooters in the game. Edwards, good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Heat trail by 20. Outside, Hero. Powell with a screen on Edwards. Hero from long range. Traps in the tray.
Well, when you look at Hero's numbers, this is a guy who shoots a good percentage from deep with a high volume.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And MP throws it down. And now, in his third year as an NBA player, you know, Greg, it feels like MP is just starting to scratch the surface of his skills.
And this is when you start seeing the type of player someone is long-term. I know MP is starting to figure things out, and I'm excited to see what he can accomplish.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. There's Hero with the three.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Powell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jovic. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers leading by 23. Inside, here's MP. Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Looking to end the run. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Cans it from downtown. MP's got 29. And Greg, the reigning Rookie of the Year, MP, now in his second season in the NBA. And the expectations, well, they couldn't be higher.
So true. Think about how much MP impressed as a rookie, especially coming in as a second-round pick. To have that level of unexpected impact makes you wonder what we're going to see from this young man this season. There's a huge amount of potential in this kid.
And Miami making a change here. Jaquez is checked in.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Maxey kicks to George. Lets it go with a three. Sinks the triple. George has got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Powell outside. Jaquez outside. Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Rollins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Rollins. They set the pick. Here's Powell. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates you're off.
Put it down hard!
Watch out below.
Woo! And MP now in his third year in the NBA. A lot of expectations. And Greg, he's delivered.
And everyone wanted immediate success from MP. Well, 2 years in, and he's delivered on everything that was asked of him.
There's Hero with the three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Bona. Back to MP. On the wing, MP. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got 34.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Jaquez outside. Out to Powell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball, but the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus minus, give me that group of 5 plus minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. Hero, no good.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Pass to Jovic. Launches a three. Hero, no good.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Powell against MP. And here's Maxey outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And for the Heat, they're shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Pass to Jovic. Hawkes against MP. Jovic passes to Hawkes. Offline with his 3.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down. And this looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Heat shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Hero from long range gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hero's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
From outside the arc, and Tyrese Maxey good for 3.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Powell outside. Back to Hero. Here's the screen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Edgecombe with it. Now defended by Powell. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Powell kicks to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
MP finds Maxey. 18 feet out. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Maxey's got 10 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
30 seconds left to play here in the half. Hero passes to Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And finally building some momentum here in the second quarter.
MP kicks to Maxey. The 3. The putback.
Philadelphia substitution. Number 21, Joel Embiid.
Hero looking over the defense. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. 76ers ahead, just dominating this one. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it. And
what they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of engagement at that end is pretty glaring.
And changing it up. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with George, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. Hawkes can't hit. The 76ers shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Here's Kendall. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 44.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
To the middle, Embiid with the steal. George passes to MP. Outside, Maxey. Now, here's George. MP outside. To the right side. Releases. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 11 points. And Miami shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Adebayo passes to Rollins. Over in the corner, Jaquez. That three off the mark.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
MP outside. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. From deep, Maxey. It's hauled in by the Heat. Over in the corner, Hero. Miami no good on that time either. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now Powell, 12 points for him. Inside, they need this. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the rejection by MP.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Clock at 4. Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rollins the pass to Adebayo. Shot to stop the run. The shot by Rollins no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by MP. Embiid's got 6 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Well, he is always looking for his own shot. Hero rising up and knocking it down.
Here's Edgecombe. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
There's the pick. Now here's Powell. 12 points for him. No good on the 3. Here's George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Heat moving the ball around. On the wing, Jaquez. Covered by MP. Over MP. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. And again, it's Philadelphia.
I love the determination of Tyrese Maxey. Has turned himself into a natural scorer, and he is always hunting the next bucket.
Pass to Jaquez. Off target from outside.
just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Outside for George. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Hero. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Can they get it? He lays it in.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
From deep. Edgecombe, no good.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Pass to Adebayo. The 10-footer. Count it. Adebayo's got 12.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Kicks it out to MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 55.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
For three, Hawkes can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 15 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
The assist, MP.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Rollins. Hero passes to Rollins. He lobs it up. Embiid with the steal. To the paint. Here's Edgecombe. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Great open look there. Maxi's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. The Heat shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And it's blocked and erased by Powell. 3-on-3. Hero passes to Rollins. Got a piece of it.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Hawkes. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's 8 points for Jaime Hawkes. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Heat shooting a meager 37% for the game. Pass to Hawkes. Rollins with a screen on MP. MP against Hawkes. Down low, here's Adebayo. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Kendall. Not going to go that time. Miami with the ball. Foul for 3. No good, shot missing. Maxey against Hero. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pass to Powell. Rollins with a screen on George. The shot by Powell, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
MP with a screen on Hawkes. Maxey into the lane. Count that one.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and it's Edwards in for Paul George.
Yeah, this has been an interesting maturation from Tyrese Maxey. Really, all that untapped potential early on, but he has turned into an elite player in this league.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Jonas, no good, unable to end this run.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
He gets it in there.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Pass to Hero. There's a good screen. A three ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers on top, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
And it's such...
He's checked in for the 76ers. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Now Powell. Hero on the wing. No good on the triple.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And you see those dribble skills by MP, developing those tools to help beat defenders.
Jaquez with a wide open look. Miami no good on that time either. To the left side wing. Here's Hachimura. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Powell. Hero passes to Jaquez. MP grabs the miss. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Grimes with the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Out to Powell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Powell's got 21.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Yep, it counts.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And here is Hero. Pass to Jaquez. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA has done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Grimes passes to MP. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Hero. Here's the three. Lock at 6. Rebound by the 76ers. MP with it. MP sets the screen for Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And Miami has possession. Here's Rollins. Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. Jaquez. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And here is Hachimura. Back to MP. Hachimura, the pass to Grimes. Beyond the arc. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Hero. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after giving up that 3 on one end, Tyler Hero was hunting an answer.
Edwards kicks to MP. Hachimura against Powell. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his 3rd of the half.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. MP grabs the miss.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Now Grimes. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Hero. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
And the Heat shooting fairly well in the 4th, around 48%. Hero passes to Rollins. Jaquez outside. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. .130 left in the 4th. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
Here's Rollins. He's guarded by Grimes. side, Hero. Jaquez. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Bounce pass, Hachimura. Pass to MP. From past the arc, drills it from outside.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were